Tellemtribe Tarot, daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, coming to you with another love reading. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description. It's on my website, tellemtribetarot.com, but the link will lead you to tellemtribetarot.com. Turn on post notifications, click like to show love to the video, subscribe to my channel. Click the thanks button to show some love. It doesn't matter how small the donation is. I am forever grateful. And subscribe to my channel. I think I said that. So go ahead and drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. So we're going to ask our spirit guides for some clear messages that flew out. So someone may be feeling disconnected from source or disconnected from themselves. We do get in that mode from time to time. As human nature, as human beings going through different life experiences, sometimes life can make you feel as if you're not cut out for it. And I feel like it's important for you to acknowledge when you feel disconnected and not try to impose quick fixes. Like sometimes you have to just sit in what you're going through so that you can feel it, you know, and you won't try to submerge it with words or actions that are shallow or around people that you really don't like. This card flew out, manifesting magic. Or even doing things that you don't typically do to try to attain what you want. Now, there's a caveat to that, because in life you do have to do what you don't typically do to get what you want. But what I'm saying is, if you're doing things that doesn't make you feel comfortable, things that make you feel as if you're compromising who you are to connect with who you were, that's a conflict. Some of you may be practicing magic. Some of you may be purchasing spells, looking for quick fixes on trying to manifest things. Manifestations without work is impossible. I do want to let someone know that. You may think that just because you put it in the universe, your work is done. But when you pay for these spells and they're through legitimate sources, people who are tied, goddesses and gods who are tied to our ascended masters by way of meditation and the various practices that they have, you have to understand that you being blessed with these spells and these things that you're paying for, it's not going to work if you don't. It's just like for the Christians or the people who pray. You know, you don't have to be a Christian to pray, but in spirituality in general, in order for change to take place, you have to take an active part in that change and do something to show the universe that you want to go in this direction and it's not dragging you there, because the universe is not going to take you anywhere where you don't want to be. So that's why it's important that when you feel disconnected, you acknowledge that and you have an open conversation with yourself, and you are your universe and you are connected to the universe. Everything is connected. Not just doing magic or enlisting someone to help you to do that, but really sitting with what you're going through and acknowledging it, so the universe knows, hey, this is not what she's trying to manifest, or hey, this is not what he's trying to manifest. This is just a process that he or she is going through, and eventually they're going to come up out of it and tell me what they want. Otherwise, it's going to keep on bringing you these disconnected experiences. Let's pull another card, and then we're going to get into the tarot. And it's time to move on. So it's no wonder that you feel this way. I feel like some of you may be tying yourself to past memories. It's possible that it could be happening right as you speak. Someone may have told you recently that they're ready to separate, or maybe someone is acting differently. It could be your energy that you're acting differently, or you've disconnected from a situation because it just doesn't feel the same anymore, and you've tried relentlessly, or maybe you haven't tried enough and you just don't feel like trying anymore anyway, and you want to move on. Either way, we're going to get some more clarification from your guides. Moving on should be a happy action, even when it's not happy at first, because that means that change is happening. Sometimes you have to move on from things when you figure that you're beating a dead horse. It's pointless, especially if you're in a situation where you've been constantly trying to make things work and it's just not working anymore. And you have to do what's best for your emotional state. And you can't live your best life if you're disconnected from source. It's just not the way how it's supposed to be. It won't work, no matter how hard you try. Someone needed to hear that. Drop tribe if you agree. Drop tribe in the comments. Hashtag tribe in the comments if you agree. Spirit, please provide me with some more messages for this person in their relationship or this regarding this disconnect. Let's see. 3 cards is what I'm going to pull. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. Be more selfish. And I sometimes wonder if you care. So there's different energies here, but I'm going to narrow in on one on the bottom of the deck, strength, ego with the number 8. So you're needing to take action on something that would require you to be more selfish, because maybe you've been considering the likes of others over what you feel inside. Maybe you thought that you could balance what you need and what you want along with what the other person wants, but what the other person needs is a lot deeper than what you can actually provide. So this person may be feeling as if you are giving them a vibe that they've never felt before, but they don't know how to tend to you. This person may be a selfish person, not necessarily because they're trying to be, but because that's all they've known. They may be an only child. They may come from a family where they are always getting what they want, and then they link up with someone like you who's accomplished and who knows what they want out of life and latched on to you for those reasons because you give them direction. And they've never gotten that from a relationship. They've gotten that from family, but not from someone that was in their corner as their confidant, friend, and life partner. And now they're pulling back because they're afraid, but that is a way of stonewalling you indirectly, because it's like, yo, we had a good relationship going, and now every time we make waves, we make some type of progress, you pull back and you rely on something that you're not speaking of to get you through it, and you leave me out of the equation. I feel like this is someone that wants stability in their life, but they are the root of all of their own instability. I also feel like this can be your energy. So, you know, I feel like there's a time and there's a place for everything. And whenever you realize that you are not getting anywhere, even after having relentless conversations about things and things are just not getting anywhere, then it is time to move on. And then it is time to be more selfish. And then here you are saying, sometimes I wonder if you care. Because this person makes you feel as if you're in this situation alone, and then you have these love spells that you're paying for and they're not working, and it's because the love in this relationship is conditional. So I'm gonna pull some I'm gonna put some tarot cards here. I got a new card deck that I'm gonna be working with, so I'm curious to see how this is gonna play out. Very curious to see how this is gonna play out. But you have to do what's best for you always, because if you're not right, then you're not going to be able to treat anybody else right, especially if you've been the one that's been doing all of the work. You know, you have to share this work. A relationship is a give and take. So when you start feeling as if all you're doing is giving and the other person is just taking and they're making excuses to remain the same, you have to reevaluate and see, hey, I mean, is this really the right connection for me? Is this really what I want to do? Is this really the right connection for me? All right, so let's see. So we have the Justice. Spirit is on your side, as always. The Lovers. And the Sun. Can you believe it? 3 majors came out. 3 majors. And these major arcana cards are basically stating that you're going to experience a massive change with this connection. Whether you decide to stay in this connection or not. But you are feeling right now that it's time to move on. You're feeling like you have to take necessary steps for yourself to feel true happiness, because you've been trying to get this person to do a little bit more than they are, so that you can feel wanted, so that you can feel welcomed in their domain, but they leave you disconnected from them, which in turn makes you feel as if you're not worthy. And then now with the Justice card, this person is asking for time because they've never felt this way before. But if someone is giving you a feeling that you've never felt before, why aren't you walking towards the light and abusing that feeling? Or that person by saying, oh my gosh, this feels so good, I'm gonna block you out. That means that this person has untapped energy that they haven't addressed within themselves to accept the love that is healthy, because the love is there. But sometimes you have to take a break for your own sake so that that person can deal with their crap. If they're not going to open up to you to let you in, to help you to see that they have issues, you're not supposed to play this guessing game. You don't have to stick around for it. But if you're going to stick around for it, you're going to have to stick to a process. Because if you're going to stick around, you're going to feel disconnected. So you need to open up to someone, maybe go get some therapy and double back, and maybe y'all could get therapy together. Maybe this person will open up about what they're going through emotionally in front of a third party that can help you all stay together. But right now, Spirit is saying the love is there, but now you have to experience more love of self so that you can get reconnected to source, so that you won't neglect yourself in a connection when someone is clearly showing you that they're not ready for the love that you have to give. It's difficult to walk away from someone when you still love them. But sometimes it's not a walk away situation. It's just a little bit of distance so that they can deal with their shit. Because you can't deal with your shit and their shit on the same time constraint. It's just not going to work right now. That's what it seems like. The love, the passion is there. And Spirit is saying, if you take the time to address the situation head on and speak on what you're not feeling, where this disconnect is concerned, and provide this person with an option. Say, hey, look, I understand that I gave you a feeling that you've never felt before. You're welcome. You gave me a feeling that I've always wanted to feel as well, but as of lately, I have not been feeling you, because you pull back when you tell me things like you love me and you care about me and you want to stick around and you want to do this, that, and the third, but then you pull back. Where is our sunshine and light? But all I'm seeing is rain and thunderstorms. Where's our love? Gemini energy is here. Libra energy is here. Fire is here. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This person sees you as their person. They see you as the light. They see you as someone that they want to keep around, but they just don't know how to be with you. And that's what the problem is. So here it is, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups and the Hierophant. So yeah, your guide, see, therapy. Your guides are suggesting you yourself are going to need therapy to reconnect with source. You need to reconnect with source because you've given yourself so much to this person that you have exhausted your energy. You've exhausted yourself so much. And this person is constantly saying, I am going to give you what you want. I am going to give you what you want. I am here. I am here. I just need more time. But fact of the matter is they don't know how to be there. And you cannot tap into that space that they don't even know how to tap into for them. This is something that they're going to have to experience on their own. It can take a couple weeks. It could take a couple months. It could take a couple years. It could take a lifetime. Who knows? But if this person is not making you feel good, like it's emotionally, energetically, then what are you doing? What are you doing? And then I see that Spirit has somebody else lined up for you anyway. If you got someone that's holding you back energetically, why are you even wasting your time? It's time to move on. All right. So I'm going to close the reading on this note. Subscribe if this reading resonated. Click like to show some love. Turn on post notifications. Book a personal reading. The link is in the description. And until next time, love and light, tribe.